Mandeep, or we call her Sanu, Mandeep Dhillon, the daughter of Bapuji Surat Singh Khalsa. I had the opportunity of talking with her on the phone while she was still in India, while you could still hear the fear for her brother, the fear for her father's life, while they were still locked away under police care, as she was desperately pleading for their lives. She's now back in the States and continues to plead for them. Thank you for being here.
Guru Pyari Saad Sangat Ji, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I've been requested to speak in English, so I will say a few words at the end in Punjabi. I know majority of you are Punjabis here, so apan baad Punjabi ch bhi gall karange. So in the beginning, I just want to start out by thanking each and every one of you for being here. I know it's Friday afternoon before the long weekend. You all probably have big plans, and yet you chose to be here to support our father, Sardar Surat Singh Khalsa, who's been on a hunger strike since January 16th, 2015. He started the peaceful protest at our house in Hassanpur, Ludhiana in Punjab, and he was picked up by Punjab police on 8th of February and thrown in a civil hospital in Ludhiana and was tried to, they tried to force feed him, but he did not let them do that. He continued his peaceful protest in the hospital, and his voice kept getting heard across the world. Came 26th of February, there was another police action done. Around 300 policemen showed up in the hospital. My brother, who was at his bedside to take care of our dying father, was illegally detained by the police. So apparently, you're not allowed to be with your father when he's in the hospital trying to do a peaceful protest in India. He was in the jail for 2 months. He was not even brought in for an arraignment. He had 5 court dates. On one of the court dates, he was brought into a detention cell in the courthouse and beaten up with the metal handcuffs and with the guns. There were about 4 to 5 cops. Everything they could do. It still happens in India. It happened. We have the footage. I saw it. I was there. So again, coming back to my father, on the same day, on the 26th of February, they decided that they were not going to let him continue his protest. So they started forcibly feeding him. How? By inserting a feed pipe through his nose, which, he tried to pull out a couple of times. He succeeded in doing that, but what next? It was stitched to his nose and his forehead, so he could not remove it. So he was told, okay, try to remove it now. So the 82-year-old man, he was just there. They left him in that condition for 7 weeks. For 7 weeks, my father was there in a detention cell, which turned into a jail. It was hospital, but basically a jail for him, and he was there for 7 weeks. That continued. He was let go on the 23rd of April. That's when he came home, and he continued his fast. He has not had real food since 16th of January. So he continues his fast. I want to tell you all a little bit about his health, how he's doing today. He was unresponsive for about 5 to 7 hours yesterday. He has a fever. He has a urine infection. He's lost most of his ability to speak, where he's inaudible at times, or we can only hear him basically you cannot hear him more than a whisper when he tries to speak. He needs to be carried from one place to another. He's not able to take a bath on his own. A majority of his time, 24 hours a day, his time is spent laying down on the floor or on the bed. So this is the kind of the condition he's in. So Bapuji's clock is ticking. And do you guys know why he's doing this? He's doing this for humanity, for human rights, for those people whose human rights have been violated in Punjab, in India, those political prisoners who fought for their beliefs and that have been in the jails for 25 to 30 years. Most of them, a term which is 14 years. They've served double their terms, but they're still languishing in the jails. So we really need to come out together and help out Bapuji. He's done his part. I think he's been on this for more than 4 months, for 127 days. He's proven that he can do this, but he cannot do it alone. We all need to come out and support him. We need to be with him. I see a lot of kids out here. I don't care if you're an 18-year-old or 85-year-old. We should be with him in this and support him and bring all of those political prisoners that have completed their sentences home to their parents, to their kids, to their siblings. They deserve to be home. They have completed their terms. बस अखीर ते एक हो बेनती करना चाहांगी कि सारिਆਂ ਦਾ बहुत बहुत ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਆ ਤਹਿ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਆ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਇੱਥੇ ਉਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੈਲਪ ਆ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਕੁਝ ਅਰੇਂਜ ਹੋਇਆ ਇੱਥੇ we need to keep coming out together like this ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਕੰਟੀਨਿਊ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੀਡੀਆ 'ਚ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਆ ਚਾਹੇ ਉਹ ਸੋਸ਼ਲ ਮੀਡੀਆ ਹੋਵੇ ਚਾਹੇ ਉਹ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਮੀਡੀਆ any media that's trying to help we should reach out ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਾਪੂ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਬਣਦੀ ਆ ਤੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਬੰਦੀ ਸਿੰਘ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉਹ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਘਰ ਆਉਣੇ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਆ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦੀ ਇੱਕ ਹੱਕੀ ਮੰਗ ਆ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੰਗ ਰਹੇ we're not asking for anything extra it's ਆਪਣੀ ਇੱਕ ਬੜਾ ਹੀ natural human right ਆ ਇੱਕ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦੀ ਹੱਕੀ ਮੰਗ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ and we should be together in this. Thank you all for being here once again. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ.